Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to Whispers of a Machine. This is a brand new cyberpunk, kind of Nordic noir, point-and-click adventure game done by the creators of Cathy Rain, which was a very well-received point-and-click adventure game. And when I heard that they were making something kind of more cyberpunkish, caught me completely by surprise. I didn't even know the game was coming out, but when I looked it over, I was just like, I'm definitely going to give this a play. So, I think we can just go ahead and jump into this. I don't know a whole lot about the story other than you're playing I believe a cyborg by the name of Vera trying to investigate a murder. And I love investigation games. I love cyberpunk. This is like, it's checking all the boxes. You know what I mean? So, guys, let me know in the chat if the music is too loud or the voices are too loud. I think I have the speech volume all the way up because that's very important in these games. And there's also an option to check on and off nudity, which I thought was kind of good for people who are of the streaming sort. So, let's see what we have in store for us. This game uses automatic saves. Decisions are permanent, so make your choices carefully. This game also contains occasional fast flashing images which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures if you have photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion advised. Click to continue. Well, it's good that they warned it, so there's no save points, guys. We basically have to live with our decisions or die based on our decisions. Hey, Ani.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nordsund, eh? You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes. Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
That's a good introduction. Nordsund Workshop Hall, 10:12 a.m. Oh, here's our murder site.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
At ease, Constable. Special Agent Englund here.
Oh, my apologies, Agent. I was expecting someone older.
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who was sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Tutorial. Vera's personality. Vera can advance 3 distinct personality traits: empathetic, assertive, or analytical. Your choices will influence all 3, affecting your course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Oh.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
I get it, but I gotta tell you that this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, all right?
Will do, ma'am. Happy to assist in any way you need.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
You suspect Mark Hamill in the corner? The choice has amplified Vera's assertive side. There'll be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other 2. So it's kind of like a 3-way light side, dark side, a la Knights of the Old Republic.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Hush, hush. Got it.
Use the left mouse button to walk and interact with objects. Spacebar displays interactables in the room. Click once in an inventory item to examine it, or drag and drop it to combine with other things. So this is a Nordic game, so it's set in kind of like the Scandinavian countries, which is interesting to see how they would perceive the future, like what it would look like. It's one of the reasons I liked Black Panther so much, is we got to see an aspect of the MCU you never thought you'd see. Handgun, notebook, photo.
My service pistol. It fires conventional projectiles using magnetic propulsion. It's loaded with 600 rounds of compressed alloy ammunition.
Good God.
The battery is the limiting factor, lasting for about 80 shots in quick succession.
Your notebook contains 2 sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. You can show inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
So the victim's name's Carl.
Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Okay.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Not sure who Alex is. We got a forensic scanner, a biometric analyzer, and a muscle boost.
All right, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket.
That didn't get pierced. It's a brilliant deduction there, Kath. In the lower right corner are your augmentations, toggled with a single mouse click. Experiment with your augs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on, you'll unlock different augs depending on how you have shaped Vera's personality. Holy crap.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in bright color. The scanner is now in Smart Scan mode, where forensic anomalies are detected from the surrounding environment. Whoa! Oh, we got... This is cool. It reminds me of one of those picture books. He has blood on his hands. Alrighty. Can we scan the photo? We can change the mode? No, maybe not. Your biometric analyzer will automatically lock onto nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. Huh. So... I guess we use those before we talk to everyone. Muscle Boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with your target before the timer runs out, or it will need time to recharge. Alright, well, let's go ahead and scan the... Deceased male, age 32, give or take 4 years, blood type B, estimated time of death, T-6 hours, DNA, prints, and blade shape added to data vault. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too. Blade shape. Matching data. Carl's bio. And back to Smart Scan. Huh. That's pretty awesome, to tell you the truth. Can we... Oh, so we scan the... like that. Maybe. Or once we oh, okay, so once we find the knife, we can go ahead and scan that and call it good. And doesn't seem to be any other blood anywhere except on the gentleman's hands.
I already examined him.
Okay.
Constable.
Yes, Agent.
Carl's murder, so we just have to bring up stuff.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Old soda fountain to dormitory to Nordsund. Let's go ahead and turn on the biometric analyzer. Anxious. Ah, okay. Be quick and to the point. He doesn't look happy to be here. Take your time and to console the clearly distressed man. Begin by asking about his bloody hands. Looks can deceive. If he's guilty, stalling would give him a chance to come up with a lie. Let's go ahead and console, because he may have just found the guy.
Hey there. What's your name?
I'm Alfred, Carl's friend. Well, we were friends. Now he's gone.
Are you doing okay? Do you have somebody to talk to after this?
I'll be okay. Please just ask your questions so I can go home.
Got to pay attention to the scan there.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
No lies detected.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
He seems pretty legit, on the up and up. Show photo, show handgun. Let's show the bloody photo.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so?
Oh,
It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
tried to appeal to his conscience, be stern about it.
Look, I got this job because I have great instincts, and I know that you were lying to me. Maybe you're doing it for a good reason, or to protect someone. But all I want is to catch Carl's murderer. If you had nothing to do with what happened, you need to come clean now, for both of your sakes.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you.
Mystery woman. I don't think showing the rest of this is going to help, so I am going to use...
Not while we're talking.
Oh, okay. I think we may be good, then.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
I do, however, want to use the scanner. Type B. DNA...
Postmortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Oh, did you see her eyes glowing? That's cool. Alright. We're good. Let's check the
A row
lockers.
of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Ooh, Carl's locker. Good call.
A few more questions, if I may? Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it?
Should have had the
somewhere?
scanner on.
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to turn on the truth analyzer every time.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl myself.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though. I might be able to get it open with enough force.
Time to Hulk up.
Geez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
So are there bits and pieces of handle? Yep. No throwing handles! Matching data. Smart scan. Oh. Soil contains traces of rare flora. Saffron.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Okay. Boot print, blade shape.
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets. I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first. The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses. A pair of large boots with dirt under them.
Okay, old soda fountain time.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
I did analyze the boots. That's where I got the saffron.
Got the coin.
Neat. Okay. Can I show the handwritten note with to Alfred real quick?
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Can we try that again?
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Okay. Maybe the policeman will know.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together, or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
This is like hitting all of my I think I'm really going to enjoy this game button. Buttons, plural. Alright, let's head to the dormitory.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Scanner first. Ooh, could that be the Flora? No. No blood anywhere. And we can't go over the plant. I thought that may have been the what we were looking for.
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil.
Now, he was a carpenter. Matching data, fingerprints. Okay. These are definitely his.
Both beds look recently used.
So he had a bunkmate.
Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct. Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. I've looked there already. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Are we missing something here? Oh! Hair follicles. DNA. Delicious, delicious hair follicles.
Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct.
Did I play the Little Misfortune demo? No, I didn't, Okami.
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
Maybe the... Actually, we didn't even look at the coin. Hi, old cat lady. How you doing?
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today.
I don't know if you guys have ever used a dime to turn a screw head, but this might work. Aha!
There was a small key hidden inside the duct.
Now watch
I
this.
think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to the constable before I go.
Literally just learned you stream. Glad to stop by. Won't be for long though. I have a mod job to get still to pop by and say hi and love the YouTube vid. It's great to see you too. Kukesen? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The game right now is amazing. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's a point-and-click adventure game, but you have a lot of toys to play around with.
A small, unique-looking key.
And that's all. Looks like we found everything that we need. Let's go ahead and get out of here. 3 minutes tops for Little Misfortune. I may do the demo sometime later, Okami. Thanks for letting me know about it.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. You have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later.
Let's go ahead and show the key.
Any idea of what this key could open?
Nope, but it looks small. Some kind of drawer? Maybe a filing cabinet or something?
Let's get the analyzer out.
Any idea of what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
Okay, so we're gonna have to keep our eyes out. Dormitory. Well, let's head to Nordsund. See what the rest of the world looks like. Heh, museum! So this is post-apocalyptic cyberpunk. Workshop hall. Elevator. Got a worker and a wreck. Policeman. Scanner, just to see if Carl has been by at all. Nope.
Looks like an old hovercraft. Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
It is. Old cat lady, thank you very much for that follow. Greetings, program. Welcome to the grid. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Will there also be incineration? I prefer my electrocutions to be followed by intense burning.
You'll be nice and crisp, all right. Jokes aside, come back tomorrow. By then, the museum should be available.
All right, thanks.
Shocking. And how about you, sir?
Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
So we can't go up there to his residence. We can't go into the museum yet. I guess we'll head to the town square. I assume the elevator leads out of town.
All right, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
Looks like we've got a canteen. We have got a school. a clinic, sculpture, a propeller, police station, and east. And north. Aw, Drew. Thank you so much for that. $14 donation to Extra Life. Look at you. Alright, give me 1 sec here, guys. Let me go ahead and update the Extra Life total. Thanks, boss. That's going to help out a lot of kids here at Medical Center Hospital. And that's going to put us at $2,930. Just $70 more before we hit 3K. Shiny. Did not expect that this stream. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and... I'm really paranoid. I'll try to be very thorough about scans and such when I play games. Southwest, so this is a pretty large area. We'll go to the police station first. We'll keep on going until we find like a roadblock and then deal with that appropriately. Nobody expects the surprise.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see. Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention.
Ooh, we got a serial
I
killer.
assume there is some bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face, in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation? The nanofluid injection?
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
It's okay, Ani. I give you props for trying. Probably Captain Crunch, I would imagine. I like this. It filled me with determination. Actually, I like this one.
I felt an amazing sense of belonging. Like I was connected to everything and everyone around me.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope? We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
So we got Carl, Mystery Woman, Anderson, Vera's quarters. Let's go ahead and keep the commissary waiting. Let's look at the town map and see.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser. I should have had... I keep on forgetting. I couldn't turn on my scanner anyway, so... Doorway. Let's go to our quarters. I've seen worse. Small robot. Filing cabinet. Elevator. We have an elevator? Bed. Stove.
There's the bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
I'm just gonna fill up that inventory.
Looks purely decorative.
Aw. I was hoping we were gonna have our own little claptrap.
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Forensic scanner on the stove. Alright, fine.
Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. No, I'm not tired.
Like, we just got here. I am curious about the elevator, though.
Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
I think the real question is, can you pet the robot? I would hope so. Having an elevator that doesn't work, like right in the room that you're sleeping in, would, like, that hits a lot of warning bells for me. The robot needs a name. Yes, if we turn on the robot, we will give him a name. Anderson's office. Dare we? Coffee first.
Damn good coffee.
Delicious.
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Nobody would mind.
Nah, I have work to do.
Twin Peaks reference? Yep.
Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Cactus are very low maintenance.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry, so either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
My friend is trying to fix his stream so you can stay longer. Huzzah! Okay.
Right. But now that I'm here, I'll assume that you'll check with me before clearing out any future crime scenes.
Yeah. Can I just...
Yes, Commissary.
We're a pretty tight-knit community here, and we try to work together to overcome our problems. Just relax a bit with your superior jurisdiction and big city jargon, okay?
Oh, I'll relax when we've caught this killer. Until then, I'm gonna focus on doing my job. One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
Like, he was pretty much, we don't cater to your kind in these here parts. Now, let's, ask some questions here.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Do you know if saffron has grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
I.e., not me. He does, Drew, actually.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
I wouldn't say so. He and my son were playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. Haven't talked to Carl myself for many years.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this job for 15 years now. I took over when the previous commissary died. I'm married with 3 children. Anita, my youngest, is off studying science in the city now. We're counting the days to Christmas when she comes back to visit.
You can mod from your... Yeah, that's right. Think smarter, not harder.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
No lies detected.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Well, actually...
Commissary?
Yes.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I can figure out who wrote this note.
Bloody photo.
Commissary?
Yes.
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
Worth a shot. Okay.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. Just lots of case files. A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all Anderson's, he's quite well read.
Ooh, hello there, greenhouse.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems. I guess Anderson has a colleague. The window offers a view over a street that connects to the town square.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to be a little paranoid. Now, where does this doorway go? Ah.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Which means someone will probably be in here before too much longer.
Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that. That combination makes no sense.
Can use the small key with the keyhole. Alrighty.
Empty. Empty.
I mean, there's only 2 cells for this obviously very large settlement, so you would hope that it's relatively peaceful. Alrighty, let's head back to the town square and I suppose head over to the canteen.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it. Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
And I'm pretty sure we're in this like giant elevated city, so there'd be more wind wind flow, so definitely having a propeller for electricity would be good. Hey, Tinker, how you doing, boss? Good to see you, long time. Yeah, this is Whispers of a Machine. It's a Nordic noir cyberpunk point-and-click adventure game. I know it's a mouthful, but it's pretty cool so far, I have to say. Dun 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 dun. I'm good. It's been a while. I think my other half would like this one. Nice. Say it 3 times. No.
Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
No, ma'am. We call it Mr. Coffee. Patron? Drawers? Tool cabinet? Kukasen just got it.
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Curses.
Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts.
Bookshelf?
Various handbooks for the typical day-to-day stuff. A neat stack of plates. Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen. A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be. 3 plastic trays. Good number.
You'll need a tray. Service entrance.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
How about you?
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off.
We do have... Okay, here's the balcony where we go talk to the lady.
I think they deliver groceries through there.
Smoking man. And a bush.
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area. Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Mr. Cat Lady loves to play point and clicks with you. Finished Broken Age yesterday. We're kind of in the middle of a renaissance of amazingly good point and click games that have been coming out with Wadjet Games and this company. It's just, there's been so much good stuff coming out. Okay, let's definitely Saffron is the way to go, but let's just go down the line here.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
I'm also glad that Gallagher was able to find a profession in this new world.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
I'll bet you this man grows his own tobacco for his cigarettes.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oscarson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair. Unlike some of his underlings.
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Really?
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
Ani, I'd actually be smiling if I wasn't focusing on the game because I'm liking your jokes, so no worries.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps, perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Reading you loud and clear, officer.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say, agent. Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mamere Road.
Mamere Road, where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
I'm not really... I'm just kind of shooting from the hip with these answers. So...
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty. See you around.
I'm sure that's not going to bite us. Heavens, no.
Great view from up here.
Please don't push me off. Okay. Seem pretty legit, though. And doesn't look to be anywhere else to go. Nothing new. So we could head south. We've got the school. Should we go ahead and check all the other areas here first? No. Let's not do that. Let's go to Mamere Road.
I should go visit the morgue before I head off to Mamere Road.
Oh, whoops. Oh, the clinic. Door, sealed elevator, doorway.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
I hope Waldo Butters is in the morgue. Me too, Drew.
It's a map with the clinic layout.
Polka will never die.
A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names. I'm guessing those contain patient files and such.
HIPAA violations galore.
Healthy-looking plant. An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
Got a door there. Okay. Head down to the morgue first. It's Ned Flanders.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon.
Oh.
I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
A young Clayton Forrester? Yeah, he actually sounds like the guy who did Reanimator. I forgot his name off the top of my head. He's an amazing actor. I think I've heard his voice before in games, too. Jeffrey Combs. Thank you, Drew.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Dr. Pearson. Actually, let's look at our... Where are we? We're still relatively in the middle. We're kind of going between empathetic and assertive. The path of Frigg, the path of Tyr, and the path of Balder. That's cool. Voice of the Question and Scarecrow.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Can't go wrong with killbots.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city.
That's kind of strange, though, that the morgue of all places would be, like, state-of-the-art.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay, and what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
Remember, she was trying to get, like, vegetable paste.
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Ah. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes, but we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue, but it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
The Soylent Green brand vegetable paste. They'll never know.
Not while we're talking.
Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
So he is Ned Flanders. Oakley dokley do.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports. Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Ooh, hello there, scalpel.
This might be useful.
Yoink. Okay, the blade shape, not what we were looking for. Probably should have scanned that before. Oh, no. Oh. Matching data. Maj's bio. Deceased female, age 43, give or take 3 years. Blood type O. Okay. Anything else? Nope.
One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth.
I wonder if Armitage is in there.
Appears to be a small crematory. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation.
Okay. Should be good for now. Let's go ahead and talk to the nurse here.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Ooh, you have no... Okay.
I don't need to show her that.
Do I not?
I don't need to show her that.
Okay. Sensing the theme here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let's head this way.
Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment.
At the moment.
I don't need any water right now. A portable medical kit with all the essentials.
A blue box.
It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now. Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch. An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything.
So we'll be coming back to this area. For sure. Can't go that way. Alright. Back to the lobby. Now let's see what's out this door.
Locked.
Never mind. How about a small key?
Doesn't fit.
Crap. Well, fine. Now should I go ahead and head to the road? Yes, let us head to the road.
All right. This is Mamere Road. Carl came through here recently.
The AT-AT? No, it's an ATSD. It's on 2 legs. Looks like mother brain. Blueprint. Aha! And he went up there.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Okay, it looks like we got multiple doorways to go into.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
Let's go... Went up here.
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
You're killing me, Smalls.
The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
There we go. We got Northtown, we got some clay.
All right, got some clay.
All right.
More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
We've got clay, a scalpel, some molding resin.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. It wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block.
Hello,
here.
Sven.
What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Soundless Mountain 2. Sounds like your shop, Tinker.
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Carl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
I'm sorry, Sven. Scalpels, clay, and resin.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Wonder if there's a secret entrance or something.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Indeed. Okay, well...
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him?
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sven. You have been very helpful.
What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
I hope we're fighting cyberpunk Frankensteins. That would be horrible and amazing.
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
Rip that door.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
You've never gotten to play Shadowrun? You should, Kath. They're really good games.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Nope, no fit.
Ooh, I was so hoping that that was going to be the case. Okay.
I don't think that's the right place.
It's not, but...
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
Can't go up there. Sven!
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Sven.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
No point. It's not the right door.
I wanted to see. Alright.
Huh. Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door.
Oh, okay. So...
It's a bloody photograph. He's holding hands with the woman, but she's wearing a brass necklace.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally...
I was wondering if that letter had any code or anything that we need to be aware of.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Actually, that's
Thanks.
probably spot on.
You can get back
Kath.
to work.
Alrighty.
Scanner. Oh, not the blueprint. Really? Well, that's just extraordinarily unhelpful.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
That was a really good idea, though, Kath.
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Yay.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. I had the same combination on my luggage.
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Just. It's going to be a long stream. Alright, we'll figure it out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and... We know where we...
Please don't leave with my key. I need that.
Right, sorry.
Here you go, Sven.
Here's your key back.
All right, good.
We actually... That's interesting. Alright. See if there's anything... Scan to be sure. Everything got cleaned. Carl's bio. Nope. Alright. When Carl's body is taken over to the morgue, we could probably get his fingerprints then. I can imagine. Town Square. Let's try Northtown.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay, let's not.
That's not the right entrance.
Clay match from Boots. No, that was all saffron. That was all the boots, unfortunately. So I think we might be done here. Let's see if the body is over here at the morgue yet. And if not, we'll head to the museum and look at our next crime scene. Aha. They work quick.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment over on Mamere Road. Any ideas?
Not sure, but there should be address records somewhere.
Oh.
I would suggest that you check with the commissary.
That's right. Good idea, good idea.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So.
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes.
I wonder. We'll come back to Carl. Hey, you're fine, Drew. All the busted elevators are creepy. Okay. Oh. Hello?
Hello again, Constable.
Hello, Agent.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name before.
It's Gabriel Adamson, ma'am.
All right, then. I had some questions, Gabriel.
Sure, let's hear it.
Gabriel.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad.
Call the locksmith!
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mamere Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks.
So what's a preference in music? Screamo, metalhead, reggae, classical? Celtic, jazz, metal, grunge, reggae. I basically listen to pretty much everything. I don't like most forms of country. I'll listen to like outlaw, like more acoustic style, just ugh. I'm very picky about country and I'm very picky about rap as well. Everything else, though, is pretty much fair game. It just has to hit my mood at that particular moment.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
24/7 polka for Wretch, because polka will never die, will it, Drew?
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Never.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But?
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
This guy kind of reminds me of David Tennant in Broadchurch.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordson, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
I see.
So a career man. And we don't really have anything else. Oh wait, we can show him... No, we already showed him the note. Okay.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Mr. Anderson.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. Just lots.
Okay, case files. Where is the, There we go.
The drawer is labeled Address Records. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look. I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that up. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Katarina. Okay, that was the tenant. Hey, two hands.
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Might as well go down the line while we're here.
As expected, nothing new. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look her up. Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me.
Okay.
I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look him up. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Show Katarina info. New Wajidai game? No, this is made from the guys who did Kathy Rain. I forgot the name of the company off the top of my head, but they're just as good as Wajidai.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Nope.
Not really. I'll figure something out. Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
Two hands, I think that some of the people who work for Wajidai work for this company or vice versa, or at least they know each other. I'm not sure. I haven't really asked her about that. I have talked to people from both companies on Twitter.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a
Ooh.
law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Well, actually.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself.
Oh.
I don't need to show it to anyone. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
I bet it's probably 1380 is going to be the code to get us into the apartment. Let's see if Gabriel knows who it is.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
Oh, always remember, scanner.
All right, I'm off.
Before I say
Good luck out there.
anything else. Go talk to our buddy Sven.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, a cop's gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
What about Ollie?
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and try 1380 on here. Oh, it's 3.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd,
256. Access denied. Okay.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR.
Access denied.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56.
Why do you say 451, Two Hands? I don't want any spoilers. If possible, please. If that hasn't been a code yet, I'll be disappointed. Ah, okay. Access denied. Okay. So something right now. We'll go ahead and ask the rest. Fahrenheit 451. Ah. Ooh, let's go talk to the smoking man. He's a bastion of information. Then we'll go to the clinic. We'll just, ask all the familiar faces before we go find unfamiliar ones. These guys are just having their drinks. Or foods. Ah! The smoking man has disappeared. Yeah, 113 would be too obvious. Okay. To the clinic. Gone up in smoke. Did you... Well done, Two Hands. You gotta go home from calf.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Call Mulder. Stat.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
Okay.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
The coroner's just like, okie dokie. Gonna keep on examining corpses now. You go on your way.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
Yes.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Ooh. That's cool. We'll have to head back to the school after we search the museum. Oh, the workshop hall. Yeah, we need to check that as well. It is a dangerous paradox.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks.
Okay.
No need to go back in there.
Never mind then.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Oh, that's right. They cleaned the murder scene. Cleaned the crime scene. Oh. Something. Matching data, fingerprints. Okay, so our fingerprints, I bet, would be all over this place. DNA.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum.
Looks like an old VR helmet.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
This is where the bodies go.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. This crude bed looks regularly used.
So she definitely was a recluse it was all about her plants.
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's?
Yes, I will be checking the note on the wall. I like the robot arm got my attention because it reminds me of Terminator 2.
Looks like various plant samples. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Okay. Just checking. Because they said all the cutlery in town had been accounted for. So it's got to be something unconventional that did the deed. Control panel, machine, shell. I looked at this, didn't I?
Looks like various plant samples.
Yeah. How dare you? Great minds think alike. Between Kath and Okami there. We already looked at that. We looked at that. We saw the machine. Okay. Oh, what do we? Okay, no sunroof. I feel like we're missing something here, but...
Nice collection of...
I think we might be good, though. Shift tab? Ah! Wasn't that the highlight button? Space? Ah! Items on shelf, exit, mushrooms, machine, exhibition, machine, robot arm, shelves, bed, plants. Nope. That's everything. Can we go into the museum
Doesn't
yet?
look like I can enter the museum.
Coises. What is west?
No need to go back in there.
I want to go west, not to the workshop. You never understood the half-shaved look? The people who can rock it out do it very well. Whoa, that is a long drop. Holy crap. Just a nice breeze and you're done for. Ah, to Tower Edge. School sculpture. And fully shaved. I like your current hairstyle, Lonnie, if that's worth anything. Oh! That is Michelangelo's David. We got an entrance here. Young man, statue, wind chimes, bench, robot shop.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Respect, cleaning my gun, growing old and weak. Order, sorting my notes. Chaos. Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Okie dokie. Seeing if anyone has come by that we are looking for. Nope.
An anatomically correct gentleman. He's busy composing his verse. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down. Nice, soothing sounds.
I've got tons of wind chimes out front of my house. I'm a big fan.
Volter's Robot Emporium.
Okay, we got a place called Number 5. Part of me does want to see. They hung that poor robot. They did indeed. Now, before we head back, I want to go see what's going on in that school. What are they teaching the little ones these days?
I don't have any business in the school.
Don't. Never mind. Shopping district. Your Dreamcatcher has chimes on it? Oh, looks like we can go to Northtown now.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
I stand corrected. Doorway, 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 doorway. Clay crops. All roads are pointing to either getting that keypad taken care of, or head into the shopping district. To tell you the truth, though, I think we have the 3-digit code because there is Ben 523, and I'm curious what that's gonna look like. That's another 3-digit code. Let's head into the robot shop first, and then we'll check this entrance.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Volter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case it checks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh, no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with this set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Well, by the way, the,
I'm off. See you later.
No, I didn't.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
That's the robot from Batteries Not Included. Right there. And then you got a Frieza bot in the background. And let's see if there's anything else. It looks like there's kind of a Johnny 5 right here. Maybe a Cylon head. More like Wally. Yeah. Okay. Tube robot. Let's look at all of the robots first.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah. It keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Oh, it actually updates the... I like that.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
You call that a robot? No, sir. We call it Mr. Coffee. When you can do multiple Spaceball references in a stream, it's been a good stream.
Guess that belongs with the head up front.
Pointy robot?
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
I wish there would be Crow and Tom Servo in the background. That'd be awesome.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Maybe he can fix the robot in our room. That would be awesome.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
And by the way, yes, we will name our robot Cooper, unless he has a name when he's activated.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
What is your wish, meatbag? Statement.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved, and You know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
Oh, Lord.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Nordic names.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Kind of like the little tinker guy from Blade Runner.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick.
Oh, God.
She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Or not far
Pops
enough.
could break my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Okay, let's show off the evidence to Walter.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Yeah, I had a parakeet growing up named Doofus.
Any idea what this key opens?
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while back. It disappeared later.
Good to know. Thanks.
Ooh.
No, this note is just a reminder.
Okay. think we are good right now. We did get some interesting information from Walter.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Cute little robot.
All good? Okay.
He's busy composing his verse.
Alright guys, well I think this is actually a good place to go ahead and end the stream. I have kind of an idea of what we need to do. I'm going to try this 5-2-3 at the door and maybe keep on exploring. Second verse, same as the first. But I am really liking this. I love the forensic scanner, the biometric analyzer, the muscle boost. It looks like we have 3 more augmentations based on our personality here. So we're leaning more toward the empathetic and assertive, which is kind of cool. And I'm curious what that's going to do with the storyline. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. We'll continue this on the normal schedule, and we will just go ahead and pick it up next time. We'll go ahead and raid a channel after I'm done doing the outro for YouTube, so stay put for that. But if you guys have liked the video or liked the stream and haven't followed the channel, please do so. I try and stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays unless real life or something else gets in the way. And if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, I have a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.